This brown pelican came in today, and Margaret Piquel, who's one of the operations directors here at Wildlife Rehab and Education Center, and Kathy Klumsky, who is a veterinary technician that helps us here at the Wildlife Center. And he was actually found on the 5th floor of a high-rise in Houston. And he's extremely emaciated, full of parasites. He's already been dewormed. The veterinarians have already checked him out. So what we're doing now is just continuing to give him fluids because he is so weak. So Margaret's going to actually gavage feed him. This is just a little lactated ringers. And the brown pelican is currently still on the endangered species list. He's going to be delisted because the numbers of them have really come back. Their populations have really, they're much stronger now and larger than they were. I'm going to kind of hold his beak up and make sure all that fluid goes down. They have a huge pouch so that they can fish. They dive. They've got it almost feels like bubble wrap down here because when they dive and hit the water, this helps protect them. So these little guys, we see these guys a lot during oil spills. During oil spill events along the Gulf Coast, we get a lot of brown pelicans that got into oil. Sometimes it's because they were previously injured, have bad wings. But here at the Wildlife Center, we have a lot of practice working with brown pelicans because we do receive a lot from the Galveston area. But there's a lot, we see a lot of them in Louisiana where we work on oil spill response. Okay? Mm-hmm. So the next step with him is to try to get him to start eating on his own, give him some fish, get him to eat on his own so that we can get him back out in the wild, and I think he'll do well. This is actually a juvenile brown pelican. He's still very light under here. As adults, he'll be very dark under here. So he was probably born this spring, and he's having a hard time, has a lot of parasites. We've had many freezes here in the Houston-Galveston area, and the fish tend to go deeper in the water, so it makes it even harder on these juveniles that are full of parasites and trying to eke out a living. All right, guys?